Okay, let's close the eyes and you'll find a nice, comfortable sitting position. Any asana that's natural for you. Try to keep the spine upright. So we'll set the intention to maintain a good spinal posture, tall and vertical spine, head, neck, trunk in alignment. If you need to make any adjustments to your position so you feel very naturally comfortable, you should not feel any kind of strain. Let the hands rest very nicely, comfortably on your knees or your thighs, wherever they are positioned. Just feel the buttocks resting very comfortably on the ground. Lift the shoulders up toward the ears, roll them back, let them hang loose. Arms, shoulders feel comfortable. Let's do a few gentle neck movements now. So you can do up and down movements, side to side, just to feel, become aware of the neck muscles and loosening up any tension that you might feel. Circle, small circle, large circle with the neck movement. Finally, allow the head to rest back in the center. Positioning the chin just slightly below the horizontal level. That way your neck will be nicely aligned with the spine and should feel very comfortable. Soften the facial muscles and relax the jaws. Begin to watch your breath now as you breathe in and out. Observe the flow at the tip of the nose. Breath is simply moving in and out on its own, no change in the rhythm of breathing. Just try and feel that subtle cooling sensation when you inhale, warmth of the air when you exhale. The incoming breath feels cool and dry. Outgoing breath, very warm and moist. Subtle awareness of the rhythm of breathing, how it feels in the nostrils. Recite Om 3 times now. Take a deep inhalation. The eyes softly now. Namaste and welcome. Welcome everyone. This is day number 14. Day number 14 of this journey. Together for 14 days and beginning a full lifelong journey from today on. I'd also like to welcome Shivraj. He's joining us here for the first time. And you want to tell us why you came here?
I'm here for Mother's Day because I thought this would be a good gift for my mom.
Because what?
I thought it would be a good gift for my mom.
Ah, beautiful. Wow, that's beautiful. That's such a beautiful thought.
It's a good return gift for you.
Yeah.
Mother's Day gift for mom. Wonderful. It's amazing. All right. So what we'll do today is to just finish the practice session a little bit early. At the end, we will go through an experience sharing session, just brief, where we will share our own experiences during, whatever we want to share about our experience during the 14 days, this journey. So we'll finish the practice session a little early today. All right. So let's start with our eye exercise. Again, vertical movement, horizontal movement. Keep the head in the center, spine up, comfortable. Look up to the ceiling, move the eyes down to the floor and back up and down. Movement in the vertical plane, smooth movement. And as you get to the top and bottom edges, brief pause there. And during the pause, a little effort to stretch the eyes, exercising the muscle of the eyes. Next time you bring the eyes back to the center, just close the eyes briefly. Open the eyes, we look to the far right and then to the far left and back. So again, the movement is at the eye level, horizontal movement, side to side. At the two corners, give a brief pause, and during the pause, a little extra effort to stretch the eyes. Next time you bring the eyes back to the center, close the eyes. And let's rub the palms briskly. Okay, a little cup over the eyes, soft cover, relaxing the eyes. Smoothly. Rub the eyelids, the eyebrows. Little massage around the eyes, massaging the forehead lightly, sides. Cheeks, neck and the throat. Squeeze the hands. And again, softly open the eyes. Okay. So in terms of understanding the whole concept of meditation, we've also been learning through the medium of the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali what he has to tell us about the mind, because meditation is all about the mind, right? It's all about understanding how the mind functions, what goes on in the mind at in different situations in life, and what causes all this constant churning in the mind, which does not allow us to stay peaceful, calm, or even focus on anything. So went through a lot, some discussion about the concepts presented by Patanjali in the Yoga Sutras. And as I've mentioned, this whole program that I have kind of put together or designed, it's all based on my best understanding of what Patanjali has to tell us about meditation, about the mind, and how to go about setting up a practice. So, like I said, it's all about the mind. Calming the mind is the very basic definition of yoga, chitta vritti nirodha. And Patanjali says that you have to go through these 8 limbs of yoga. That's a suggestion. Once you go through these 8 limbs of yoga, final 3 limbs being the most important, dharana, dhyana, and samadhi. And you've been focusing on different techniques of dharana. Also try to understand the basic concepts of meditation, dhyana, as given by Patanjali. All right, so let's move on to some stretching. Come up on your hands and knees, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Spread the fingers wide. Now, as you inhale, head up, tailbone up, tip the navel down. As you exhale, chin down to the chest, lift the navel up toward the ceiling, round the spine. A few more breaths like this. Inhale, navel down, dipping the spine, head up, exhale, rounding the spine. Let's finish the next round, next exhalation, then bring the spine back to the neutral position, briefly in the tabletop. And finally, we'll sit up in the Vajrasana. That's the position you sit on your heels. Training for Kapalabhati. The speed at 80. All right. Sit comfortable. You don't have to stay in any kind of discomfort. All right. This is where we will now force the breath out and belly in. So now you're going to balance. Breath going out, belly goes in like this. Just what we do. Force the breath out. Short burst. Yes. Got it. Good. So the final sequence now. This is inhaling and forcefully exhaling all the air, and then apply the three bandhas, the Mahabandha, three locks. Well, you are maintaining kumbhaka or breath retention. In the first chapter of the sutras, Patanjali gives several different techniques of how to calm the mind. And one of those techniques he has actually mentioned, Prachardana Vidharana Bhyam. That's the Sanskrit phrase he uses. Prachardana is the term that he uses for exhalation. It's not the term of used these days, because for exhalation, the current term that you will find in most texts is Rechaka. Patanjali doesn't use that term, he uses Prachardana. And then he uses Vidharana for what's now commonly known as Kumbhaka, breath retention. So all he's saying in that statement is that, look, exhale and then hold the breath. That help you calm the mind. Very simple. That's why breath retention has become a very common practice based on his guidelines. It really helps calm the mind. It also gives a lot of time, because we're holding the breath to energize the whole body and then kind of assimilate all the pranic energy in the system. All right, let's get ready for some Surya Namaskara. Come to a standing position. All right. Close to the top of the mat. You want to remove your socks, maybe?
Yeah.
Just for this practice, then you can put them back on. Very good. Come close to the top of the mat. Come up, top of mat. Close. Feet together. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, stretch the arms in front. Raise them up. Pull them up and push the arms back behind the ears. Look up. And as you exhale, begin to bend forward now. Nice and smooth move. Always keeping the body comfortable, not forcing anything. Bend the knees, palms alongside the feet, toes aligned with the fingertips, left foot back. Left knee down on the floor, but lift the head up, chest up. The right foot back, downward facing dog. Lift the buttocks up, press the heels down closer to the floor. Palms should be flat and firm. Knees down, chest down, chin down. Knees on the floor, then the chest and the chin on the floor. Release the abdomen down, head up, chest up, lift the palms up, legs up as well. Palms down, legs down, go back to the downward facing dog. Head up, left foot forward, bring it up between the palms. Place the right knee down, slide the foot forward. Yes, beautiful. Head up, chest up. Exhale, right foot forward. Together, legs are straight if comfortable, dropping the chest down, hands close to the toes. Lift the head up and stretch the arms in front against the ears. And then stretch up and back. Look up. Exhale, straighten the body and release the arms down. Relax for a moment. Let's do one more cycle. Together. Exhale, palms together. This time bring the arms to the side as you inhale, all the way up to the side and up and back. Pull the hands up, push them back. Exhale, bending forward. Bring the hands behind the back this time. Interlock the fingers behind you. Lift the hands up toward the ceiling. As you exhale, you can even try to drop the chest down. Inhale, pull the hands away, roll the shoulders back. Let's release the hands, bring the hands down, bend the knees, palms on the floor, right foot back. Right knee down, head up, chest up. Exhale, left foot back. Downward facing dog. No, stay there. Yeah, downward dog. Lift the buttocks up, push the heels down, thighs backwards. Now, knees down to the floor. This time bring the buttocks back, all the way back. Child pose. Buttocks are on the heels, forehead is on the floor, and then you walk your fingertips away from you. And keeping the hands where they are, don't move the hands, but slide the body forward into the cobra pose. Chest up. This time you're pressing with the palms a little bit down so you can lift the chest higher, but still maintain the navel on the floor. We'll push with the palms, go back to the downward facing dog. Head up, right foot forward. Up between the palms, left knee down, head up, chest up. Exhale, left foot forward. Legs are straight, bending over now. Head up, bring the arms out to the side first and then start stretching the arms up. Pull the hands up, push them back, look up. And then as you exhale, straighten the body and release the arms down. And relax, sit down with the eyes closed for a moment. Just feeling the energy in the body based on the sequence that we just did. Surya Namaskar, sun salutation. Let's do one more round of Kapalabhati now. Same thing that we did earlier, breathing practice. Same speed, 80 breaths per minute. Breath out, belly, sharp movement. Put the hand below the navel, that below the navel. Hand should be below the navel, that below the navel. That's where you want to move, feel the movement. Final sequence, complete exhalation, forceful, and then applying the three bandhas, Mahabandha. Practice of Kapalabhati. Sit comfortable. Or practice of Nadi Shuddhi or the alternate nostril breathing. So remember Vishnu Mudra with the right hand. Make a fist with the right hand. Thumb goes up and the last two fingers go up. And with the left hand, index and thumb together. Very soft hand. So close the right nostril with the right thumb. And exhale through your left nostril. Inhale through the left now. Close the left with the ring finger. Exhale through your right. Inhale, right. Close the right with the thumb again. Exhale through the left. Inhale, left. Close the left. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Close the right. Exhale, left. And keep going now. Remember the main guideline is to maintain that ratio of 1 to 2. So keep a count in your mind. Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, etc. Always making an assessment of the duration of inhalation versus exhalation, building up your ratio so that the exhalation becomes twice the duration of inhalation. Feel free to apply the two bandhas at the end of each inhalation if you're comfortable and familiar with the whole sequence. No forcing, no strain, very gentle breathing. Let's finish the final sequence now. Take your time. Final exhalation being from the left nostril. At the end of that full sequence, you can release the hands down. Nadi Shuddhi. Nadi is the nervous system. Shuddhi means purification. This practice purifies the entire nervous system, which consists of 72,000 nadis, 72,000 nerves. They're subtle channels carrying pranic energy for different functions in the body. Let's stretch the legs out. With simple stretch, Paschimottanasana. Keep the legs straight, feet together. Raise the arms up as you inhale. And as you exhale, smoothly bend forward, slowly. As far as you can. Feel that lengthening of the spine. Pull the chin away from you as you inhale. So lift the chin up very slightly, pull it away. That should keep the spine long. And when you exhale, you can even attempt to drop the chest down. Attempt, no force. Should all feel very natural and comfortable. The next inhalation, raise the arms up. Release as you exhale. Sit comfortable, cross-legged, any position. Close the eyes. Any posture that's comfortable for you. Close the eyes. Just feel the energy in the body. How the body is feeling. You can relax the body now. So bring the hands behind the back. Softly hold the right wrist behind you. And as you exhale, begin to bend forward. Nice and easy move. Finally, stay in the position wherever you reach for a few more moments, few breaths maybe. And the next inhalation, again, slow, smooth move as you come back up. Finally, release everything, and we're ready for some relaxation. So lie down on your back. Get ready for our sequence to tighten the body. Tighten every muscle in the body so we become more aware of these muscles, and that awareness will help us relax the body better. So if you're comfortable, sit up in the half boat. So lift the head up, feet up, if comfortable, or as long as comfortable. Keep the legs very straight, toes pointing away. Stretch the arms very straight in front. The arms are straight. But the fingers wide and tight. Keep the fingers very tight. Take a fist with the hand, very tight fists. Now keep the fists very tight. Open the mouth. Extend the tongue out. Curl the tongue down toward the chin. Eyes open. With the mouth open, eyes open. Try and tense up all the facial muscles, neck muscles. With the fists tight, pull the hands away from you towards your feet. Squeeze the buttocks tight, thighs, knees, kneecaps, calf muscles. ankles tight. Point the toes away. One final effort to squeeze everything in the body. So all the muscles, bring the awareness to the entire body and try to squeeze every muscle tight. Squeeze tighter, whole body, and let go. Loosening up now, getting the body into a posture called Shavasana, which is the most relaxing posture now. Spread the feet apart, almost the width of the mat, palms facing up to the ceiling. Eyes closed, head in the center. Resting very comfortably in the ground. Okay, now just mentally scan the body from toes to head. As you scan the body, if you perceive any kind of tension or tightness in any of the muscles, just mentally connecting with the body, sending in a wave of relaxation. Mind and body working beautifully together. Mind is able to loosen up anything that feels tight. Letting go of the tightness. And as the muscles loosen up and relax, you can start feeling that subtle heaviness of the muscles on the floor. Feel that subtle heaviness of the feet, legs, knees, thighs. Heaviness of the buttocks, the entire back, hands, forearms, elbows, upper arms, shoulders. Feel that subtle heaviness of the head and the neck on the floor. Just try and become aware of all the points of contact between the body and the floor. Also, feeling that subtle heaviness of the whole body on the floor. Just allow the body to gently sink into the ground, gets into a state of very deep relaxation. Now, try to enjoy this very beautiful state of the body and mind, deeply relaxed for the next few moments. To do that, we'll set the intention that as thoughts come up in the mind, you become aware of the thoughts, but otherwise pay no attention. No getting carried away with the thoughts. Thoughts will come and go away, and you will continue to enjoy this very beautiful, very peaceful states of the body and the mind. the awareness back to the breathing and begin to breathe slightly deeper breaths. Just becoming aware of the flow of breath, rhythm of breathing. Slowly begin to stretch the fingers, curl the toes, stretch the hands, feet, arms and legs. Stretch the arms back overhead. Get a good stretch by pulling the hands back and away. Point the toes away. Roll to one side for a brief moment. Sitting position now. See if you want to sit on this cushion. That will help you sit for a longer time. Because he's probably not used to sitting for a longer time. So yeah. This will be more comfortable. Okay. So just find a very comfortable posture. Any asana that's natural and comfortable. And again, for our meditation, we'll go through that pratyahara meditation. We've done this before. It's a very nice meditation where you connect with each of the 5 senses first and then let go of that connection. So you can get into that state of pratyahara where the mind is completely free of any influence from the 5 senses. And that will help us get into a deeper state of dhyana or meditation finally. So let's close the eyes, sit up nice, comfortable. So again, always the same guideline. The spine should be comfortably tall. No strain or tension. Shoulders are nice and loose, relaxed. Hands resting very comfortably on the body wherever they are positioned. Body feels that subtle sense of heaviness on the ground. Very deeply relaxed. Let's recite Om once now, deep inhalation. This guided sequence will connect with each of the 5 senses, one at a time. We'll begin by connecting with the sense of touch. Becoming aware of all the points of the body that seem to be touching the floor at this point. Maybe parts of your feet, your ankles, some part of your leg may be touching the floor, your knees. Just feeling that contact, the thighs, buttocks. Also feeling that subtle heaviness of the body on the floor. Body feels nicely supported by the ground, relaxed. Just becoming aware of the hands now. Hands are touching the body wherever they are positioned in the body. Hands That subtle heaviness, they are also supported by the body wherever they are positioned, so they are relaxed. No strain of any kind. Scan the body from top to bottom and see if you can feel the clothes touching the body at various points. Subtle contact between the clothes and the skin. Feel that subtle contact between the surrounding air and the skin. Feel the very subtle touch between the two lips. Eyes are softly closed. Feel that very subtle contact between the two sets of eyelids. Very subtle contact between the incoming breath and the nostrils. Now we'll shift the awareness to the sense of smell, focusing the awareness at the tip of the nose. And we're going to add a little visualization here, mentally imagining the sensation of your most favorite smell. Any smell, it could be the smell of a food or a drink, the smell of a flower that you enjoy, or even a fragrance. Any smell that you truly enjoy, imagine that smell and see if you can visualize that experience at this moment at the tip of the nose, as if you're actually experiencing your most favorite smell. Let's shift the awareness to the sense of taste now. Again, fixing your awareness at the tip of the tongue. Imagine a taste that you really enjoy. Any food, any drink that you enjoy the taste of. Mentally visualizing that taste and imagining that you're able to bring that experience at this very moment to the tip of your tongue. Imagining that you're enjoying your most favorite taste at this moment. Shift the awareness to the sense of sight. Visualizing a physical object that you truly enjoy looking at. Any object that's a source of visual delight for you. And try and bring an image of that object in its full color, shape, size. And mentally visualize that object at the back of your mind's eye. Again, just mental visualization, enjoying visual image of your most favorite physical object. And now we'll shift the awareness to the sense of hearing. Once again, visualize a sound that you really enjoy listening to. Any sound. It could be the sound of the loved member of your family, sound of a musical instrument or somebody's musical voice, sound of the chirping of a bird if you enjoy. Any sound, could be sound of rainfall if you enjoy. Bring that awareness to that sound that you enjoy and mentally visualize experiencing that sound at this very moment in your ears, in your mind. See if you can hear the sound of your own heartbeat at this moment. Extending the hearing a little away from the body. See if you can pick up any sound from inside the room. Extending the hearing farther out. If you can perceive any sound from outside the room. Try and extend the hearing farther and farther out until you can feel a sense of stillness, total silence that lies beyond all sound vibration. Connecting with what's called the cosmic stillness. No sound, no movement, no vibration. We'll shift the awareness deep inside us now and recognizing that at the very deepest core of our being, we also have that spot of total stillness, total silence. Our objective in the yoga practice is to eventually get that connection with that deep stillness inside us. But generally deprived of that connection because of the constant chatter that goes on in the mind. And it's because of that constant chatter we are unable to get a glimpse of that beautiful stillness. And it is through our practice of meditation that we want to make the mind quieter. So you can get a glimpse of this beautiful stillness, which is the source of all movement, but itself calm, peaceful, very still. Shift the awareness at this point to the breathing. One more time, become aware of the breath going in and out through the nostrils. With the awareness to the spot between the two eyebrows, the third eye location called the Agnya Chakra. Imagining that vast expanse of space in front of that third eye location. Any awareness that comes to your mind, just become aware as you mentally visualize that space called Chidakasha. Space of consciousness. Whenever you're ready, gradually transition to your own mantra meditation at this point. Mentally reciting your mantra. The intention, of course, is to recite the mantra at the exclusion of all thoughts coming from the mind. But as we know, thoughts will come up. Try to pay no attention to those thoughts. We can get back to the mantra recitation. If anytime you feel that the thoughts are staying longer than you want them, you can label the thought, whether it's a thought regarding your work, your family, anything, just label that. And then get back to your mantra recitation, mantra meditation. Shift the awareness back to the breathing one more time, just for a moment. Just watching the flow of your breathing at the tip of the nose. Slowly becoming aware of the body, any physical sensations that you might feel in the body, anywhere. Becoming aware of your surroundings, any sounds that you might pick up anywhere. Join the hands and rub the palms together briskly. Yes. Cover the eyes softly with the palms, just making a cup over the eyes, relaxing the eyes. Hands softly now, open the eyes. Okay. So, like I said, we will wanted to close the session a little bit early so we can go through our experience sharing now. So the session, it's a nice way to exchange our own ideas and thoughts about this experience that we've had for 14 days. So what I would like you to do is to, but before we do that, actually, before we go through that, just to give you a rough idea of what we're planning in the future, otherwise we will lose some of you. These programs in the morning, I frequently do from time to time. Usually I give a gap of 3 weeks between programs, but this time, because of some other schedules, the next program that I'll be doing is a Surya Namaskara intensive, just Surya Namaskara. So we'll be practicing sun salutations every day in the morning, 12 rounds with the mantras. Some with the mantras, some may not be with the mantras, but mostly with the mantras. And of course, we'll do some pranayama and meditation maybe. But the key element of that program is to do different variations of the sun salutation. Okay? So we'll work on that. Very beautiful practice. We did this last year and everyone loved it. All right. That's the one coming up in 2 weeks from today. And immediately the week following that, that's the June 1st week, we have the retreat that I'm offering at this location just south of the Outer Banks area. It's on the beach. And you already signed up with Shamal, so look forward to seeing you. So anyone who's interested, if you're not able to make it, and if you know of somebody else who might want to do that program, please share that information with your friends and neighbors, so that you can try to participate in that program. All right, so that's coming up in June. And then of course in early June, after that week, I plan to do the 21-day yoga program. So that will be somewhere in the first or second week of June, I think. Or I mean, the week immediately after the retreat, whenever that is. So that's as far as the upcoming programs are concerned. And of course, you know that I offer weekly classes here, online as well as in person. You're welcome to join those. 4 classes every week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Most of you are familiar with all that. So let's go through our experience sharing. So in this program, in this session, what I want you to do is to first of all say, kind of give an idea of what your expectations were before you joined the program, and then whether the program was able to meet with your expectations. That's the first thing. And then anything that stands out as a part of this experience, any changes that you have experienced, any benefits that you might have felt, anything that you didn't like about the program. I always encourage you to tell if there's any change that you recommend in the program, its overall program, so that we can make it better, more beneficial for the future students, future programs. Okay. And like I said, anything that stands out, that's very important. What is it that you found more interesting? What is it that you didn't find very interesting? All right. So we're going to start again. We go through alphabetic. So Alpesh, first one.
Good morning, Subhaji. Thank you. My expectation was, learning more about Yoga Sutras and different kind of meditations and the dharana practices. That completely fulfilled my expectations, and yep, I'm happy to be part of this program. Hoping to continue this practice.
Why hoping?
I remember, I'm not used to waking up early, so I want to really make starting from tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything that stands out? Anything that you want to share as a part of?
I think it stands out. I think know more about now Yoga Sutras and the actual motive of yoga, and till now we were, at least I was understanding more about asanas and pranayama are is more important, but now it's focusing on the last 3 aspects of 8 limbs, that and learning about the importance that's was good.
Very nice. Thank you. Thank you, Alpesh. And let's move on to Gail.
Okay, here I am. Yeah, I've taken these sessions before, so I kind of knew what to expect, and thankfully it was what I expected, and it was good. Always appreciate it. I just love meditating. And I will share that several years ago, I have high blood pressure. I'm a very low dose of diuretic. And several years ago, my physician noticed that my blood pressure was better. And I said, I've been meditating. And a few months ago, I noticed that it started going up a little bit. And I asked her if she thought I should go on a higher dose or anything. And she said, no, she didn't want me to do that. She said, just continue your meditation practice and possibly do more meditating. So I was just so thrilled that, because sometimes physicians just want to throw pills at you. So it does help in all ways of my life. And I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Subhash. And thank you, Vinu, for being there every day.
That's right. Yes.
Being our little demonstrator. So anyway, thanks a lot. I know I will continue.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Gail, for sharing that. Yeah, very nice. Okay, moving on to Kunal.
Hi, Suvaji. Hi, everyone. It was a great pleasure to be part of this program. My inclination was to do the meditation. I was doing other courses with Subhaji, and then when I saw this meditation program announced, I was so excited. So, dropping everything, I just chose to attend this program, and I'm very happy for that. And the best moment out of this program was when Suvaji says, look into Chidakash, and it actually takes you somewhere else. So that's a special feeling that I would like to continue in after this. and many more programs. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Kunal. Wonderful. All right, Manjushri.
Good morning, everybody. Yes, I have been practicing Suhasji for a long time. I mean, on off and on basis, and then regularly. And I have experienced that was for past 18 months, when I'm practicing according to. I first took this pranayama intensive last year, and that really helped me to settle down in many ways, and I'm continuing to practice that. Every morning I try to do that, and it helps. So I still was having still having problem in meditation. So I thought that I will be at least give it a try to see how, I mean, how it works for me. But this program has helped me. I know now, different dharana practices, and I'll try out to see which one fits for me. Already something has fit for me, but I cannot say until I have experienced myself. So, I can say very nicely that those 6 pranayama practices, which I practice every day, it helps me really to calm down and to carry the energy for the whole day, because I even I've retired, I do a lot of work, and that it gives me energy from somewhere. So so that is my practical experience. So I'll try out with meditation. Thank you, Suvaji, for giving us such a good, nice program. I'm really very lucky to get this program. I also saw that online. I said, let me take this meditation and see how I feel, just like I did on pranayama. So I'll try out, and I'll let you know how I feel after I do the meditation. But I should be able to sit properly and do it accordingly, part Patanjali as you teach. And that's my goal. Thank you so much, Swasti, again. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Manjushri. Thank you for sharing. Yeah. All right, Nirupama next.
Yes, hi, Subhashji. Can you hear me well?
I can hear you, but I cannot see you. You need to turn your video on.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we
Yeah,
can.
I'm actually in a different place today. But yeah, I really enjoy your meditation classes. I would like to, I'm always trying to do, I practice this every day. So I like Trataka. I do it even at home. Sometimes I'll turn on a candle and gaze at it and keep that image in my mind, and that helps me focus. I also have the beads my mother-in-law had given me, so I was trying that out. That was one thing you introduced in this class. And what I liked in this class is that you spent more time on meditation, and that really I think is very good, because you're not able, normally we are not able to sit for that long and meditate. So when we do it with you, and the Chidakash, when you say that, it really helps also, because I'm also trying to do the third eye meditation.
Wow.
And maybe in future, if you can teach us how to do chakra meditation, that would be very good.
We did go through that once, chakra meditation.
Okay, somehow I missed. I missed 2 days because I was traveling, and
I see. But that's the day we have it versus that. We did it once, chakra meditation. Yeah, we did that.
oh, you did it once. Okay, so I missed that day probably.
But you can always, go back and listen to the video recording.
Yeah, okay.
Practice
But
along
thank
with
you so
that.
much, and it was wonderful as usual, and I look forward to doing more classes with you. And it's a discipline, Now I wake up at 6 o'clock automatically because of even before the alarm rings, I'm up, So that is
That's
wonderful.
beautiful.
So thank you, Subhashji. I'm very thankful for you happening in my life. I thank the universe for bringing you into my life.
Oh boy,
Thank
thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Very nice. Thank you. All right, Shrikant.
Hey, namaste, everybody. So yeah, I came in this course like it's all expected. So I have done this course multiple times, and this is a part of yoga. Like I'm just still a seeker rather than I can. And So I think I'm getting better. The way I'm seeing difference is I'm a little calmer and in the moment most of the time. And I'm still working on like being a good listener, but it's still not happening. I think I'll be there sometime. So yeah, and the part of the course, I this time for some reason I liked watching the breath of dharna, that watching of breath. I really liked. I did not experience that before, but this time the dharna of watching breath, and that part of it, I liked it. And still the my preference would be always that this uh, mantra meditation for sure. Yeah, I have little yeah, I tried this chakra meditation, but I did not it did not interest me. So mantra meditation is my preference. And yeah, yeah, other than that, nothing else. Prabhashi, thank you for offering this. Thank you.
Thank you, Shrikant, for being a part of this. Thank you. And we can move on to our friends here now. All right, so let's move on to Venu.
All right. Namaste, everybody. Yeah, like Gail and my brother-in-law Srikant, I've attended multiple of this, so I knew what to expect, but in some ways, but always it's a different experience, you know. And I think from this, the takeaway and already doing is my emphasis will shift from asana to meditation. So I think what I'll be following from here on is pranayama, meditation, and then asana. I'm finding that asana is, of course, very helpful. There's no substitute for that either. But yeah, I do a little bit of walking. I'm active, so I get some of the exercises anyway. So meditation is the key, and I am seeing the benefits quite a bit calmer, uh, and it's just more peace. I can sense the difference between the day I meditate and not meditating.
Wow.
So, and even at work, it's just more restful and all. So, yeah, I'm determined to do more of meditation, pranayama and meditation in that sequence. Pranayama, anyway, I've been doing for a year, 2 years now. So I'll continue that.
Very nice.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Venu. And thank you for being our help here. Amazing.
Mhm.
It's always a
Yeah.
great presence.
Yeah, that
Thank
helps me a lot. Selfish interest here. Thank you for letting
Thank
me.
you. All right, Deepa.
Hi, everyone. I guess everybody, I can resonate with everybody's feedback. So thank you, Subhashi, for offering this class and such a beautiful program. A couple of things I want to add to everybody's feedback is the first, this is my second time taking the meditation class, but I feel like I was more receptive to some of the advanced information. If I compare myself after the first series versus, second time taking the series, I feel I'm better prepared and equipped with, okay, which dharana practices should I choose? I think I may have been a little more confused the first time around with so many practices, but now I feel, okay, I like the chakra meditation. And so I feel more confident of like picking which ones that resonate with me.
Beautiful, yeah.
So thank you for that. And then the second thing I'd like to add, similar to what Gail mentioned, was a couple, I think about a month ago, my numbers are sort of wavering with respect to, my my cancer, and but the good news was my scans were looking good, and so exactly similar to Gail's experience, my oncologist was like, well, do whatever you're doing. We're not going to put you on chemo. And I think that was a blessing in disguise. So I was like more, I felt more determined to continue the pranayama and the meditation practices. And so I'm just hopeful that this is going to, help with the holistic healing.
Very nice.
And I also like the way your program offers, something for all. Some people resonate with pranayama, meditation, or asana. I like that. We can pick and choose.
Very nice.
So thank you for all that you do, Subhashi, and
Thank you.
consolidating all the knowledge for us.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your kind feedback, sharing your experience. We can now do our formal closing of this session and the program. So let's sit up nice and tall, comfortable. Eyes closed. Let's recite Om once now, deep inhalation. Om. Join the palms together for the Shanti mantra. Inhale. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Lead me from unreal to the real, darkness to light, from the fear of death to the knowledge of immortality. Peace, peace, peace. Once again, rub the palms. Let's cover the eyes softly with the palms for a moment, so you can relax the eyes, eye muscles. Hands join the palms again, raise the arms up, and as you exhale, bend forward. Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. With deep respect, I bow down to all my gurus, my teachers. A very special tribute to our Guru, sage Patanjali. Slowly come back up. Thank you all very much once again. I look forward to seeing you back in a future class, future program. If you have any questions, any kind of thoughts that you want to share with me, please share. Any medium these days, social media, phone, email, whatever works for you. Okay. A very special thanks to Shivraj for joining us today. And that sentiment that he shared is amazing, that he is doing it for his mother on this very special day. Very, very nice of you, Shivraj.
Thank you, Subhashi,
That's
for
very
the
inspiring.
opportunity.
Thank you all. Enjoy
Happy Mother's
the
Day.
Thank you all.
day.